What's up, everybody? This is Keem, Moni, and Jish, and this is
We have that at
home.
home. Got that at home. Hey, everybody. So, I'm just going to jump right into things. Start off with our appetizer. Does anybody have anything positive that they would like to shine a light on? Listen, I know it's hard.
Every time you say that, I laugh because it's like it's a shitty little world we're in. But
yeah,
Because
seriously.
the world is crazy.
I don't think I've seen any. What happened good this week? I only dibbled and dabbled in the debate. I ain't gonna lie, so I don't know what's going on with that.
I made it a point to look up, to be mindful of, to be ready for this, because I didn't want it to just be about a pelvis thrust.
I hear you, King. I have something too, actually, boo.
Yeah, I have the gymnast from UCLA, Nia Dennis.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
We gotta make our own sound effects, bro.
She was popping on the internet.
Yes.
She did a routine to Beyonce, and I think I might have heard a little bit of Destiny's Child in the background.
It was a little montage mixed up.
Yeah, so that was really awesome. Her team was really going in for her, behind her. So that was really cool. And I think they said she was celebrating her 21st birthday on that day. So that's a cool celebration.
Yes.
Yes. And last week, something that I had forgotten about was that I seen a lady by the name of Gina Suggs. She's the youngest African-American private school owner in ATL. She has a charter school by the name of Kids Care.
Okay.
That was a cool thing that I seen.
Awesome. That was what I was gonna say as well. So there's no more positivity for the week. Covered it all. That's all there is.
Yeah.
So I'm making my mission to have more next time, because that's sad.
And I think that's something we have to do in our lives just normally, right? Just like look out for the positive, like something good that's going on, so we could, keep hope alive.
Absolutely. We got to.
That's good for your energy. It's good for your karma. You can't focus on the bad all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Right up into this supper, the dark and dismal that is 2020.
Gee, we coming in dark as
just
fuck.
Strong. This coronavirus.
Oh,
don't do it. I'll hang this phone. Be out of here right now.
I'm hanging up.
A new epidemic.
It just sounds like it literally sounds like movie script stuff, like comic book, like X-Men, like people are gonna mutate or like come back from the dead, and like something crazy is gonna happen.
Shut up.
It's like
it's end time, said my granny. I don't know. Like it's weird.
It's very weird, and it's like almost like biblical. Like, damn, what's going on? But it's like I try to be, of course, you gotta be mindful, you gotta be aware, you gotta be careful. But I try also to be like, neutral, and not let the media also just hype me up and get in my head.
Right.
Like, I try to make sure checking our facts and make sure we knowing, the proper protocol is just to wash your fucking hands and, be mindful of your own.
Yes.
Which should have been your protocol before the fact.
Yeah,
that should be your natural. That should be a part of your everyday routine.
Yeah.
But it's like
it ain't for everybody.
No.
I just think the media make everything so much more worse than what it has to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be aware, but everybody's like, it's like, just relax and, do what you should have been doing in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your germs to yourself and, be mindful of that.
I have like a little bit of a different perspective because I work in a school. So like at this point right now, we're sending home letters, about like how to, just self-care stuff, just like you mentioned. But now they're closing schools down in New York. My and the teacher just texted me and was like, check out the news, see like if our school is going to be listed. Like the information, I don't have it, but like the actions that, because we follow what the Department of Education does, the actions that they're taking, like it seems very serious. And like now I'm scared. Like I wasn't worried before.
Right.
But now they're telling us all this and like the schools might be closed and stuff. I'm like, whew. Because in a hospital or a school, it's going to spread. Yeah. Like that's where like the germs just spread crazy. So I don't know.
What about you, Scheme?
It's crazy. I'm not one to pay attention to stuff like this, even though it is health in general. I think that we should pay attention to it just to be cautious and know how to take care of it. But from a lot of stuff that I've decided to pay attention to, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. From a lot of the stuff that I decided to pay attention to, there's a lot of overreaction in the world. I've seen that the masks are not as helpful as people think they are. We don't really need the mask, and the mask can actually help you, make it easier to contract. And some of the stuff that I seen from being online was that the flu kills 60 times more people than the corona annually.
Okay.
Only 2% of cases have reported deaths. And most of the deaths were associated with weaker immune systems. Like they say that it's older people, probably people with chronic diseases, and males, I think they said. But I think it's about your sickness mainly. Washing hands and sneezing into elbows. Like it's the same stuff that we already know about.
And should be doing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the same way you treat the flu or the common cold, it should be the same situation. Now, I get it. Now, for me, because it's a little bit of conspiracy theorist in me.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the timing. Like, okay, it's this political big, what I'm saying, we about to get ready to vote. All this extra bullshit going on. And then it's like, now we got this coronavirus, and we're just like, and I'm not really sure of like how, like, what the actual effects is, and how, I just know that it don't go well, like you said, with other sicknesses. Like, you got asthma or, diabetes.
So they're saying be mindful of your
immune
immune system.
Yeah, like it don't help the situation, but it's like, I'm not really sure about how deadly it is, other than that, and like how, easy it is to contract, how easy it is to get rid of. So it's like, I just feel like, just like you said, be mindful and just don't overreact. I'm not saying take it lightly, but it's just like you said, just pay attention.
Because that's another thing, like it's hysteria. People are losing their minds over this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want people to be more observant than reactive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Even me, like I said, I haven't even done my research like I feel like I should have or should, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just know how the media is. Anything the media hype up, I'm kind of like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Damn near blowing it off. Like, I'm paying attention to it, but like I'm ear hustling. Like, because I don't want to get hyped into it. Like, ooh, Corona, you sneeze, let me punch you in the face. Like,
wait, like you want to go a little further down this little rabbit hole? Have y'all heard about that people were saying that Bill Gates predicted this? Have you seen anything about that?
Yes.
I haven't seen that.
He did like a TED talk like 5 years ago or something, saying that the next like epidemic in the world was not going to be war or nuclear war devastation in that way, that it was going to be like something biochemical, like biochemical warfare, or like some sort of like flu virus that would spread and like kill a lot of people. And they were like, I didn't see this part, but they were even saying that he predicted down to like a market in China or something. And
that's
I'm like,
wild.
And then on top of that, they added, of course, because it goes on and on and on, that look at the timing now, that does he have anything affiliated with the Chinese? Like, is he going to make money with this? But I did see, and I don't know the truth of it, that he donated like $100 million to research for the virus. So I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Listen.
Yeah, it'd be so much weird shit that we don't even get to even see or even be able to get a full perspective of what's actually going on. All we get is what they feed us. So that's why I just you kind of like, I don't want to stay blow it off. You gotta take things with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You just never know the full picture.
Don't never know what to believe, because people just outright lie in the media, the government, everywhere. Just tell lies and lie to you in your face when you know what the truth is, and be like, it's the truth because I'm telling you it's the truth.
Because I'm telling you.
I've had people say that to me, like at work and like conversations, like, well, yeah, because I'm like, well, who is your source? Like CNN, like, oh, all right.
I'm like, nah, bro, I don't buy it. Sell that shit somewhere else. According to my research on the Shade Room.
Black Twitter said otherwise.
Not on the shade room. Please step y'all echinacea up.
Black Twitter is a reliable source.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that. Black Twitter don't lie. That's a reliable source.
But yeah, about that, take care of yourselves. Like Keem said, take your vitamins, your echinacea, whatever it is.
Yes.
Wash your motherfucking hands.
Get your whorehound teas, your whorehound candies.
Yeah.
Sneeze my grandma.
Wait,
That's
what
my
is
grandma.
whorehound?
A whorehound? What's that?
It's a herb that helps you with your immune system.
It probably clear your whole shit up.
It'll clear it out. My grandma used to have teas and candy of whorehound. I don't see that as much as I see echinacea, but it's a thing. Go to your herb store.
Okay, I know about echinacea.
Amazon. Oh, you don't want to ship nothing. I'm gonna be careful with the Amazon. See, even stuff that. No. You know how much stuff from Amazon comes from, that China?
Corona sitting up in your cardboard.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
And me, I'm glad I don't. This not this job, but I had a job where I had to do like shipping and receiving, and we used to receive like packages and boxes from China, and it would be bugs and all that.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Like, you never know, so I'm like, that's something to think about too.
Get
like,
thee behind.
Oh,
you in like logistics, or you in shipping and receiving, or something where you doing worldwide stuff and getting stuff all over the country.
I'm sorry.
All over the world.
Having like a reaction.
No, for real. Like, and you would be like, what the stuff? You would get certain bugs and stuff hopping out. It's kind of weird. So you gotta think about that. Like,
yeah.
And that's what started the corona. China. Not saying Chinese people are blah blah blah. But I'm just saying, they consume animals illegally and do all that illegal shit, and then that's how they're saying that it formulated.
And I don't know, like most viruses begin. I watch so many documentaries, but most viruses begin through like human-animal contamination, and like in some form, the flu, the swine flu, the bird flu, all that stuff.
Yeah. Because now they're saying that it was a law that has now been created that they can't consume wild animals, dogs, bats, cats, things like that, because that's a lot of stuff that they were eating that caused this allegedly.
Yeah, so. And I don't know, and I also like probably the same documentary. They have a lot of open markets where they just have like the flesh out there, like all. Yeah, it's a lot.
And the bugs is chewing on it, but yeah, just be careful, y'all.
Yes. Moving on. Okay, I like this. I like everything that has to do with relationships, sex, all that good stuff. So, how far are you willing to go in the bedroom to please or keep your partner if you believe you could keep a partner through sex? So, like,
keep them.
A little bit of backstory. Saw something. I think Keem actually put me onto this.
Don't associate.
Maybe. Wink, wink. The girl was talking, and she was saying that if you want to really, really get good in with your man, and you want to let him know that you really fuck with him, that you gotta eat his ass. And I'm like, and she cleared it up. She was like, he don't gotta be face down, ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta be all that where you emasculating him or whatever.
Be back on your back legs.
He said no. She said, he could be standing up. She could bend down on her knees or whatever. And she was just like, you want to like lick his ass and just let him know that you fuck with him. And I was just like, okay, so like, what are you willing to do? Like, how far are you willing to take it for the person that you love and you want to keep?
I don't think that you can really get to licking an ass or eating an ass without them legs being up or a face being down.
Oh, gosh.
But I think that guys in general know that there's a sweet spot there between our balls and our ass, and if the tongue continues to move past that, then it just so happens. And I think that's what she was just saying. I think that's what she was saying. Not putting your whole face in his ass, but
yeah, no. She wasn't. I don't think she was
more so the gooch.
Yeah, you got the gooch, and the gooch is right there near your ass crack. So yeah.
No, I think she was talking about the asshole. Like I do, but I was about
to say, but females do eat assholes. Eat whole asses.
Yes, they do. I'm not into it personally, but I don't knock anything that anybody does in the bedroom. And I do think, like, depending on, like, what my partner is into, because I do have some boundaries of things that, like they're just not going to turn me on. I'm willing to, like, do a lot. Like, I like...
Give us one. What's one thing?
Give us one.
What's one thing that don't turn you on, or that you wouldn't be interested in?
Well, I mean, obviously, what we're talking about, like, I'm not interested in eating ass. Like,
okay,
I just can't get my mind around, like, putting my mouth on somebody's asshole.
And she mentioned it like she wouldn't know if he was clean or not.
Right.
Like, you need to know that he thoroughly showered.
Maybe she don't care.
Nah.
She care. You gotta care. Because then you went to some other stuff.
No.
You guys are...
Wait, and I got, like, a tip from somebody one time about, like, before, like, doing anal or anything like that, like, douche your asshole.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm like, because, that's the thing to be scary about. I have heard girls tell stories about, like, doing anal and a smell entering the air. And I'm like, that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Nothing about that seems fun at all. I never want that to be my experience. I don't know. But, like, I don't think you can, and especially if he's not prepared for that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Unless you fresh out the shower.
Right.
I ain't sneaking anything like that up on nobody.
Let's hear from Brother G, Mr. Thug Life. Mr. Put the Pause on. What is your take on this?
Like you said, I'm not what nobody do, you know what I'm saying, in the bedroom, within their own private walls, within, you know what I'm saying, their own intimate practices. I don't knock it. Are you asking me what I like my gooch lick?
Or you can answer the same question.
But we said the gooch is different from the ass.
Yes, it is. I'm talking about that. Swirling that tongue around that house.
Actually, no, I'm actually setting myself up. The question you actually asked was how far I'm willing to go to please.
And if you had to name one thing that you like really not into, go ahead. And both. Go start with what you whatever.
Well, I will just say that I'm a pleaser, so if you into it, I might explore it with you. But I have some things that I know exist that I'm not with, and yeah,
things that I know that exist.
So if she show you some things that you did that you never heard of.
No, I'm saying there's some things that I know that's out there that people are into that I just wouldn't be into.
Name one. I had a name.
I would hope would never be approached. I would never be approached.
Name one.
I am not into feet.
Oh.
Do not. I don't like feet. Like don't put my foot in your mouth. Like I'm not even into that.
Really?
Like
that's so
I'm
funny.
I'm disgusted with feet, and I'm disgusted with like my feet. So it's like,
so it's just like no.
Don't do that.
But see, what if you see if the person is a foot person, you don't know what type of foot they like. What if it would please that person to put your toes in their mouth? You wouldn't do it?
I would be like cringing, like
really?
Like,
listen to Mo with all that devastation in her throat.
Stop! I would never.
You want a feet pic, Mo?
No, but I've known. But I've known a few feet guys, and I'm not into feet. But I would lend a man my toes.
Yeah, a lot of guys are into feet.
Really, multiple, like more than one, and I'm like, yo, my feet aren't even that cute.
Like people, like this is the thing, like I know people are nasty, and not nasty. People are freaky. People are sexually hungry because females be into stuff too, like
for
that,
real.
Like, so you don't like feet in your mouth, but do you still like a girl?
I don't
with her
like feet, and I don't like my feet in nobody else's mouth either.
No, I mean. Like, do you still like for your girl's feet to be done and pretty and?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would be devastated. Keep put out some dogs.
So you like them, but you don't like them sexually licking and touching and all of that.
I just need
Got
you to be
you.
like, I might rub them or something, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Okay, you don't
be
have
like,
your phobia ain't too bad. You just don't want them in your
yeah, I'm
mouth.
not a feet. Yeah, I knew I had to say something, so like, I'm not a feet person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm sitting down to the point, like, don't even put your feet. If you in my bed, I don't want your feet by my pillow. Like, that's not supposed to
Nah, that's not. He got a little bit of it. It ain't normal.
That's hilarious.
And what about you, Keem? You be trying to escape the questions, brother.
No, I don't be trying to escape it.
Brother, man.
I don't be trying to escape it. Limitations. I think I don't have many.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't think that I have many. I'm pretty. I don't know the word for it.
Fluid.
Adventurous.
Adventurous.
I explore.
Okay. Open. Just.
I'm pretty open. As long as it ain't shit, I'm good. I guess. Yeah. I don't have really many issues. Just recently, within the past few years, I've become a footman.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I can appreciate.
He over there like, I can't do it, won't do it.
I can appreciate
a good foot.
A good foot, but now I really have been able to appreciate a good foot.
Okay, you so silly. All right, I like it. Yeah. I like it.
So King said no doodle brown, but you like the feet. Yeah. Moni, you said you as a would you say you a pleaser, right?
Yes, I said no. I guess I didn't say what I like. I'm not into eating ass. Like I can't. Oh,
eating ass.
Everything else I'm pretty much into. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't have like many boundaries. Like that's one of them. What do I enjoy?
Yeah. What do you enjoy?
I mean, I'm so basic when it comes to that. Like, I don't know. I like to give head. I like getting head. You like
all right.
I think everybody does.
That's what I'm saying. It's basic, but I love it. Like both, like either one. You know, like I do enjoy it, and I like
head is a good thing.
Yes, and I like to really like please. So like I'm into it. You know, so I got tricks and skills and things.
Cool. I like foreplay.
Ooh,
foreplay is good.
Romanticism on him. I like it.
I like the anticipation of it all.
That's a good one. I think I'm with you on that.
Yes, I can see you, but yeah.
No, I can see you.
I can see you. Yeah, I heard your little raps and stuff.
Yep, I was about to say his music go with it, don't it? His music go with it.
It's a whole vibe.
We know, brother.
First of, and brother G is going to put on his own record. While the foreplay is happening. Let me talk to you for a minute, boo. Send it up.
Okay, I mean that might be the next track title. That might be inspiration.
I know.
Y'all might get a credit on the next track.
Royalties. All right. So it's good to know a little bit more about your freaky deakiness. Apparently, nobody has boundaries.
Oh no, we all said no Doodoo Brown.
That's it.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Doodoo Brown.
The kids don't even know Doodoo Brown nowadays.
It is. We are our parents and grandparents.
We are. Oof. Don't remind me.
The Freaknik playing.
Oh Jesus.
Are y'all going to Freaknik? It's coming back.
I know. Going? Oof. I don't know. I want to. That was like my dream as a child. I was just like,
as a child.
Because I had older cousins. You gotta understand. I got 11 aunts and uncles on my mother's side, 6 on my father's side. I got cousins everywhere. So, they was in there. First of all, my cousins used to make us fight when we were younger anyway. But it was, whatever. It was just a bunch of us. So they used to go, and I used to be listening to their conversations and stuff, and it sounded like fun.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll hear about this one, and we'll be going next year.
Yes, I want to see how it is. I want to see what it's about.
See if it's worth it.
I'm not sure if I want to get a picture of me from the Freaknik.
You gotta have a full face mask.
Yeah, definitely need me a little mask.
It's good for the brand because you're gonna be on the shade room.
The shade room gonna
For the
love me.
brand. You
Yeah.
have that at home.
We have that at home for sure. I'm trying, man. No McDonald's money. We have it at home.
All right. And let's talk a little bit about your favorite girl. Because I know people are upset, especially the black men, with
Oh Lord.
with Sister
At
Oprah.
Harpo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I know y'all saw that she tumbled,
Yes, she did.
took a dive.
My poor baby.
I love Oprah, and I didn't even know that people were like mad at her the way they were mad at her. I knew like people had some feelings about her not like showing the community love and stuff, but yeah, Snoop came back with the jokes.
I want
Oh, I didn't see Snoop reaction. That's funny.
I don't know what he said. What did he say, Mo?
I think it was something. Was it that he was like Kobe and somebody else are blowing a wind or something?
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I've seen that.
That was him.
No, Kobe crossed her ass up.
Go ahead, tell us what you think about that fall, Jeesh.
I think it was just something to think about. I think like Gigi said earlier, could be with us tonight. It just humanized her again. It kind of brought her down a notch. You know what I'm saying? I think that was fair. It might have been set up like let me fall, so they feel like they got one over on me when really she's still rich as fuck. She's still winning. But we satisfied with seeing her embarrass herself, humiliate herself, and fall on her face.
You're really on this conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah. So once again, it really just says more about the times and where society is at. Because like a lot of people that's really gonna take the wind off her a little bit, and I don't think that's okay. It's like, haha, she failed. We can make jokes, and it's like she go about her day. When it should be like, no. But that's really what I think gonna happen. Like that was kind of like, oh, here y'all go, so they can get off my back. Just fall in front of the crowd, like
right.
I don't know, but that's just me. I'll be smoking.
I hear you. No, and I bet you a lot of other people feel the same way, yo.
Yeah, you would have had Gigi in your corner if she was here. I think she would have agreed with you. With the theories.
Yeah, I always
nah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't think anything of it. I just was like, oh shit, an old lady falling. I love Oprah.
I love her.
Yeah, I love Oprah. I didn't really think too much of it. I know a lot of things right now are magnified as far as race and who we want in our corner, and that's caused like tons of anger. But there is a bigger picture as far as a lot that she's done for the community and putting a lot of black men through college and creating a lot of opportunities for black women.
Yeah.
That has been downplayed because she hasn't done one thing or said another thing.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
Okay.
And some of the things that she's, backed and sponsored and affiliated herself with. Also. But yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate Oprah. She's definitely one of my role models. I just look up to her. Just as making it in the world as a fat black woman. I just like on some real. I remember I remember I was talking to this guy and he was reading something and they were like, the people who are oppressed the most in this country are black people, women, fat people, and something. And I was like, well, that's me. Like, okay.
Wow.
But
yeah, sometimes we got combos where that shit is doubled up.
For real.
And people don't realize that. And I'm about to spin off because it made me come to mind. Like we're in this world, we're complaining so much, and a lot of the complainers are people who suppress a lot of other groups of people without even noticing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas Mo, she's cheering for the fat black women. For me, I'm fat, I'm black, and I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of challenges in this world and
a lot of intersections.
Yeah, and people are going off, yet you are part of the problem in some aspect of it. And they don't realize that. So, you know, people jumping on Oprah back, and I'm sure they ain't shit somewhere in the world too.
It gotta be
Everybody
wild.
deserves a fair trial.
Yes.
Yeah, but nobody
And
gets it. It's
yeah,
rare.
and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how would we feel if our personal lives were just blasted on the media no matter what?
I don't even like telling people at my job what I do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so easy for us to share stuff and laugh at stuff, but it's like, these are still human beings, people with family, people that just like us, and how we feel like if we was the, you know what I'm saying, in turn, you know what I'm saying, to be put on that same platform
Right.
but with our lives, not theirs. Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would we be able to survive that? So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people should, if people was more mindful of that. And I also think a thing that would help unify the community is if people, I think we focus too much on our differences. I think we should, I mean, it's cool, be yourself, be whoever you are as an individual, be loud and proud, but at the same time, that is what separates us too. And it's like, we need to kind of find what we all got in common and what we all need, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what we all want is to be, you know, included,
Everybody just
love,
wants love. That's it.
and
Yeah.
be ourselves. So, like, if you want that, you have to give that. And I think that's where we all kind of fall short of. We all got our preferences of who we want to respect or who we feel like deserve our love when we want all the love, so we supposed to give all the love.
Right.
But we not. We picky people.
Yes, people are rotten too. No. All right. Like from that, these big personalities, all that stuff is going on. Today is Super Tuesday. Not so into politics. I like half knew what that meant. Googled it a little bit. Do y'all vote? Do y'all follow politics at all?
I vote, but I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest political head.
Oh Lord, we about to look crazy, Lord.
Yeah, because I don't.
I vote, but I mean, I learned I think I learn as I move, you know, as I go. But I do vote. I try to vote as often as I can. I'm not good with voting for like local politics, which is horrible because you know everybody just turns up for the presidential vote.
Right, and by that time it's too late.
And we all are living in communities where we need to express what, you know, we need to put our input in as well, and we don't educate ourselves on that local aspect.
Right, I'm the same way. I try to vote as much as possible, but I vote in very few local elections unless I hear some hype about it from somebody I follow on Instagram, because I don't like really watch TV to even see any ads or whatever. But like where I get most of my information is from my mother. My mother completely changed as a person after Trump was elected. Like all she watches now is political TV. Like she's always watching CNN. She knows everything that's going on. Like it's obsession.
Gosh.
It's too much. It's obsession.
And she's a vet though, right?
Yes, she was in the army when she was younger. So I guess she's like has more feelings about it.
Yeah, so how does she feel about everything that's going on?
Oh,
is it good, bad, in the middle?
No, she's disgusted. Like she's she's very disappointed. She like I'm telling you, she's just really become obsessed and like a wealth of information. She always knows everything that's going on. She knows exactly where she stands. She knows like what person is fighting for what day, what is happening. Yeah, and it's a lot. Her TV is constantly on a like some political program, and I'm like, I don't want that to be my life. Like this stuff is depressing.
It's really rough out here, and I know that we say use your voice, you know, to make the changes that you want in the world. But you know, these presidents be shitty, and I be unfazed. I be living my best life either way. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And it is sad to see the craziness that's happening in the world.
Yeah.
But that's really how I honestly move.
I'm glad you said that, Scheme, because for me, that's how I feel, but it's hard for me to say that, like to older generations. Who don't think outside the box, the people who just are, you know, but just taught one thing. You know what I'm saying? They hold heavy on it. What they know is what they know, and they feel like you're supposed to know that too. And it's like, I get, you know what I'm saying, that our ancestors died and they fought for our right to vote, and we should, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like we also have the right to or to not, you know what I'm saying. And I honestly feel like if I did have a voice, it would be more locally than nationally anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So it's like, Yeah, I feel you. I'm kind of just like in the middle. I'll probably honestly vote for my mama.
Yeah, I
So
have plenty of
she be
friends who say
disappointed.
that, but we don't say it out loud because
Yeah.
it's a little shameful. I mean, most of the time it's your mama or your grandparents who is like, "Get out there and make sure you vote. Do you know about your local election?" And da 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 da. And they keep us on track with it. You know what I'm saying? Now we're older, we're making our own moves and decisions,
Thinking for
and
ourselves.
yeah, like you do want change. You do want to see the world be better. But at the same time, I don't think a lot of us consumes ourselves with it because it can be a lot.
Yeah. I follow like I try to like see people that I would really be interested in, like some of the younger people that are in policy. What's her name? The one that, oh, she's fly. It's like, is it her name Alexandra something? I don't remember. But I think she was in the Senate. And see, like, I'm so out of touch that I can't even remember her name. But she's dope. She was like she's young. I think she was Puerto Rican, like from the Bronx, and was just out here repping, like feeding it to them, going in the meetings and really like telling them how it is. And I was like, this is inspiring. Like, this is what I need.
I've seen a lot of that going on, yeah.
But yeah, like that's probably like the most I get into it. And because it's inspiring. The other stuff is not inspiring. The people don't look like us, don't act like us, don't care about us, they ain't worried about us. Like,
yeah.
That's a whole nother.
It's rough. And I think that's people are trying to change that because they're like a lot it's just old white men and they're like, we want to see something different. Yeah. And it's crazy. It's crazy to see.
And then for me, I just like it's the same. Like how many years have we been doing this, trying this whole same situation, and it's like, what good has it really done? Like, I feel like we need a new way to figure out some shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel like voting is not the most effective. I mean, not, at least like you said, for me, for my people, and my voice, in my community, like voting for a president, I feel like that's kind of almost feels out of reach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obama just a president, and I still feel out of reach. Like my voice, and now people gonna say vote. Everybody, it does count, but does it? We know about faking votes and faking counts. You know,
right.
When you compare all this shit, it makes you just think like, okay, so if it's that simple, then why am I? You know what I'm saying? And then you still got shit like the electoral college. So it's like the popular vote don't matter if the electoral college turn around and say they want this. So it's like that's some outdated shit. So it's just like it's so many games and
you really don't know if it matters or not.
Yeah, to where I can't just be sold on you better go vote because it's your right and you do have a voice. Do I? Because if I had a voice, why is it so many, you know what I'm saying, things that's out to get me? That's, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not consistent like everybody else.
I also think like you have to have like somebody to believe in, because if somebody to believe in, because a lot of people with politics, it's so confusing and so messy, you don't know what to do, so you do nothing because you don't want to do something that goes against what you believe in or like something like that. But I think like there's these people popping up, like younger people, different mentality, that are being way more open and transparent about and honest about like what's happening in politics and what it's really like and what you can do that will be effective. Her name, if you like want to check her out, I think she's really dope. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That was her name. She's on Instagram, all the socials. She really is like...
Oh, that's AOC on Insta.
Yes.
Okay, she just was on the Breakfast Club.
Inspiring. Listen to it. Listen to her speak.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
Yep, it may like energize you a little bit, but I think we have to be like a little aware of what's going on because it's just crazy. And we end up in a place with a president like we have.
Yes. Definitely. And it's so scary to think that I'll have to see him again for another term.
Nope. It's not going to happen. I am not going to manifest that. Not in this America.
I think
not
that
now.
We need to really come together.
I'm with you, Money, but the way I feel like shit, I feel like he's going to definitely get a second term.
No, he's not.
We're going to take that away.
Take it away. Take it away. I will not receive it. I don't receive it.
Just like he ain't get impeached. Like, what the fuck is going on?
He got impeached. He got impeached. Impeached is not removed from office. Impeached is that he like was guilty of the crime, and then there has to be another thing that goes on is whether he gets taken out of office or not. And because I forgot whether it's the Senate or the House, but one of them is stacked with Republicans, and they just denied it. So now
he was found guilty though.
Yes, he officially he is an impeached president, but they're letting him finish the term. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I mean, from all the stuff he did, he should be out of office. Like, just quick, fast. Like, I don't, but it is what it is.
Obama would have been escorted out like a regular
Hello?
common.
executed, hung.
Oh yeah.
They would have escorted him out like with security, like he was just a commoner. Yeah.
But no to Donald Trump for 4 more years. I couldn't take it. I'm going to Akon City if that's the case.
For real.
Bye.
I can't wait to Akon City.
Listen, I'm out. I'm out. Like Akon got a city and I'm out. Bye.
I'm going. Where you go at Akon City?
The rest of y'all gonna be in America like I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
I ain't even gonna tell somebody I'm going, honestly, because I don't want everybody to come.
But seriously, like I'm trying to I'm out. There's no question. He put on applications, what I gotta do. I'm filling it out. Like what?
Akon,
hit us up. We have that at home.
Hear me my resume. I'd be a good citizen.
For real.
I cut grass. I don't litter.
You cut grass. The community is gonna be fresh. All right. Interesting to know about the politics. I'm always interested a little bit in what's going on and always want to know if people are following.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know anything about this. I just ran up on this recently. Northwest and Zaza. Do y'all know anything about
it? Yeah, that's been on the internet.
Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. Even like the children got beef, but I just think, anyway, situation. Zaza's a little kid artist, super cute. Apparently Northwest likes her songs. I think they were at some Sunday service, right? That's what it looked like.
No, they were at the Yeezy fashion show.
Okay, the fashion show. And Northwest was on stage rapping over the beat. And then the girl, Zaza's parents, were saying, that if she was going to use the verse, they could have gave her some credit or something like this. And of course, Kim was like, we didn't know that she was going to do the remix. I was like, first of all, what? Anyway, the remix on stage, she just did it. And I'm sorry we didn't give you credit. It's one of her favorite songs, all this stuff. And so people were like, should the parents be like, whatever, Northwest is just singing the song? Or should they really be making a claim and like saying something for their kid? Because the Kardashians are known for suing people for anything that belongs to them and taking shit from other people and capitalizing off of that.
I mean, from a business aspect, they definitely have a point. So it's like, yeah, they want their money. They see it. And it's like, these ain't regular folks. So they're not going to treat y'all regular.
Yeah.
That's a big platform. And yeah, they know that they could have, yeah. So I can't be mad at them, from a business aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants their credit. Like,
yeah. For me, I would have been humble because, it's 2020. The internet knows, the streets be talking. So
yeah.
I feel like I would have been humbled that they even knew my song, and I feel like it would have been pretty clear. I would have took it upon myself probably and reposted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, look at this. Northwest rapping my song.
Oh, that's a good spin. Yeah.
And then it's like maybe they would have even reached out and be like, okay. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to kind of be humble, but it's like at the same time, everybody don't approach situations like that. Yeah. I kind of would have did like that and then seeing how it manifested from there. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of feel like they bit their head off, like, where's my credit? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but at the same time, like you said, it is a history behind that. So maybe they approached it with that.
Yeah, Kim responded and said, she loves you and here's your credit and hopefully the girls can meet up. So I think that is reconciled. Zaza was already popping. It ain't like she was an underground. That girl was all over the internet when the song came out.
I've never seen her, y'all.
Zaza
She's so cute.
She performed at a basketball game.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been amazed because I'm like, how can this little girl articulate all these words and do all of this at such a young age?
Yes.
But yeah, Zaza was popping. We know who you are. And I think Northwest spoke out too. No, Zaza spoke out and was saying, offering a collab with Northwest. So
how old
they're going to
is
be getting
the baby?
money.
Because she looks 2. Like
she's a baby. I don't know her exact age.
Because she's little.
Yeah, she's little.
All right, cute.
And so yeah.
I hope they meet up. Good. Yeah, I hope they meet up and they both get to shine off that.
I just hate that everything got to have controversy. Like I said,
everything.
It could have went smooth there. You know what I'm saying? It had to have controversy at first. I would have just kind of, and maybe that's the wrong approach, but I would have just waited to see how it played. I would have reposted it like, damn, look at Northwest. You know who I am.
And it also could have been a DM like, hey. I mean, maybe, I don't know if Kim would have saw a DM from them. All right. Who knows? All right, last for the night. Close it out. Go a little bit down memory lane. Was thinking about this earlier. Like people, from childhood, as you make friend circles, as you grow up. Are y'all still close with your childhood friends?
Definitely.
Ooh,
nice.
All of them. All of my friends that I have are either from childhood, like 4 and 5, or from middle school, 7th grade, and we're all friends. Cool. So, literally,
that's dope.
It's funny because everybody's lingering around on these social media pages, but we don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see these, and I'm still amazed. Like, damn, we're still in contact, kind of, because we can see everybody's moves, but everybody ain't talking directly. We just see what's happening on social media. For me, I don't think that I talk to any childhood friends. My best friend is probably the longest running friend I've had.
How long is that?
Maybe going on 20 years.
Oh, that's long, bro. That counts.
Yeah. That was grade school. That was like 6th and 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Keem. I know, like, I see people online. I see what's going on in their lives. If I was to meet up with one of them, we would be like, oh, such and such had a baby. Oh, such and such did this. Because we all see our stuff on Facebook. But none of them invited me to their weddings or their baby showers. And it's the same thing, like vice versa. So it's not like a close personal relationship. I have one friend that I've known since 7th grade. So that's about like 15-ish years, I guess. But other than that, like I don't know, wherever I do work or if I'm in somewhere with some people, I usually like meet friends, and even if I haven't talked to people in a long time, if they hit me up, we'll chill, and it's usually vibes, like.
Oh yeah, this one time I linked with this girl from high school. We had not talked for years, and I think she was off together, and we popped like we had never been apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talked to her in forever. So I think it's easy to reconnect with people, but we don't hold on and communicate daily. I did want to ask, Geesh, how were y'all able to stay connected for so long?
I don't know. I think that's kind of one of my strong points. I think I'm just kind of like, I think I'm a good judge of character. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a genuine person. So I think naturally, we all just kind of do that. Like we have a close bond. And I also watch my mom, like all of her friends grew up together, and all of their kids, we all grew up together.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. We're like cousins. So I kind of just have, in my neighborhood was like one of those neighborhoods where like the village raised a child, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I was blessed to have the situation. And I grew up like in a rough area, but literally it was kind of looking back when I really realized and was able to like say that, like, because growing up, like, I just thought it was like, it was just shit happened, but
the hoods be tight.
I think it was a special kind of situation. It just was like, it was a special. We were all just close, like, and I just learned how to hold on to certain connections, like the ones that I feel like valued and were valuable, Cool. And we just still friends, and it's so funny that we talking about this because literally next year is my 10-year reunion, my high school reunion.
Nice.
So we just started planning it. I'm definitely going. I was like,
you see, because that's your personality. I wouldn't go to, like, when that shit came around for me, I was like, I'm not going over there with those people.
we're going to talk about this next episode.
For so sure. Funny. Let's pick it out. Week.
High school, I loved high school. I was voted in the yearbook. I used to host like events. Like,
come on,
I ran track.
All right, best friend.
Yeah, like I was that type of person. I did talent shows. Like I was that person in high school. So,
all right,
I'm definitely going back.
I hear you. You gotta tell us all about it. I bet you it is gonna be fun. So we're gonna end there for tonight. Word for the week. Stay safe, stay clean. Love your people. Stock up on some canned goods.
Yes. Save your gallons of water.
All the things.
Stop being so sensitive in the world. People, they sensitive out here.
Yes, today. It is.
Oh, I seen something too. That said, the way you say things matter, right? Like the way you deliver it, your attitude, whatever. And that's true. But I feel like, and I want to know if y'all agree or not, or if I'm just like a dickhead. I said yes, that's true, but don't miss your message from being too sensitive. You know, like if you tell me to get my shit together, that's kind of harsh.
Oh
But
yeah.
do I need to get my shit together? Like
That's it.
that's
For
the
real.
underlying,
Receive
you
the
know what I'm saying,
message.
point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might come off harsh, but yes.
Receive
How you say
the
things
message.
matter, but don't miss the message being sensitive.
And on
Absolutely.
that note, until
We
next
out.
time.
Next week. Jeez.
Peace out, everybody.